Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Kumi's World in the Philippines. I know it's been a while since I posted, but not a whole lot going on. Things are slow. It's slow because I don't have a bunch of money to get things done fast. So things are moving slow. I am on my third tiler. So let me give you a quick background. First tiler, well, he was bad, way bad. Turns out, just recap, most of my tiles were kind of hollow. When you knock on it, it's basically hollow. So in other words, the tiles was going to come up within the next year or so. So he couldn't tile straight. He couldn't tile with 0-0. And got another crew in. They were doing great. I took everything out. They're doing great. They worked for about 2 or 3 weeks. Then the head tiler told me that he had to do some project for his cousin for a week. Okay, no problem. I understand. 1 week came by. When are you coming back? Oh, still not finished. Another week came by. Oh, still not finished. Third week. Oh, still not finished. Then coming the 4th week, then he says, I got, they want me to do some more project. But for goodness sakes, you got a project right here. We're paying you really well. So, I'm not going to take him back. The funny thing is, it's just, it's been 2 or 3 weeks again already. And his wife calls my wife up and says, oh, do you still, need somebody for tiling? No, and we wouldn't take you back anyhow. Anyhow, we are on our third tiler. Believe it or not, we're paying a little less than the second tiler. And he's doing a fantastic job, really smart. And the funny thing is, he's using the tile cutter that the first set of people just couldn't use. He's using it. The tiles cut like butter. And well, I wish we had this guy from the beginning, because we would have saved a lot of money. So it is what it is. We lost a bunch of money, but you live and learn. And the reason I'm telling you this is just simply because some of you guys that are watching the channel, I want you guys to experience what I'm experiencing so you don't repeat it. So that is why. So let me show you around what I did so far. I'm sorry, what we did so far. There it is. So this is the last room beside the stairs. This is our kitchen dining area and our living room. As you can see, the dry pack is, oh my god, thick. That's because this kitchen area is a little bit lower than the rest of the area. So let me walk around here real quick. Sorry about the background noise there, but having a property this big is constant yard maintenance. Alright, so this is the front entrance area. As you can see, things are nice and sharp. These are 0-0. Stairs we're probably going to do last. Bedroom, bath. Besides, we're not going to tile this area. This area is going to be mostly for storage, somewhat, and tile starts back here. Second bedroom. Laundry. Hallway towards the back. Master bedroom. Bathroom. Hey, walk-in closet. And this is the person responsible for tiling. You want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm JP Cruz.
Your telephone number?
0930-2258-438.
And besides tiling, what else do you do? Construction, doors?
All around construction workers.
Okay, and you live where?
From Camiling Tarlac.
Camiling Tarlac. All right, and if you see all the work that's done here, it's solely his expertise and my crew. Okay? All right, let me continue. So walking around here. So you can see mostly tile work. And this baby here, check this out. This is my electrical panel that's located outside. So it's electrical panel box in a box. So this is I believe it's 16 circuits. Notice the ground wire. I like to be grounded with electrical appliance, especially washer, dryer, air con, anything I plug into the wall. If you're a foreigner coming over here, you're gonna notice that a lot of the places over here, they don't ground things. Maybe it's cheaper, I don't know. A lot of the washing machines and all that, it's not made out of plastic, so you're not gonna get shocked. But of course, some of us Westerners, we're used to our Western ways. We buy the bigger refrigerator made out of metal, and believe me, we get zapped every now and then. You know, those floating voltages. Anyhow, this whole entire panel is made by AJ3 Corporation out of Antipolo, off of Sumalong Highway. They do a lot of solar and of course electrical work. So this box is actually powder coated. It's not regular painted, so it's going to stand the weather a bit more. And as you can see, I have some. These are not strain relief. It's just little fittings like this here. Your flexible conduit just kind of slams into this side. Put in the panel like this, and then this on top. So it's really not a strain relief. If anything, it's just more for anti-chafing. Got some up there I still got to install. So anyway, AJ3 did not put the holes in here. I had to do the rest myself because there's no way for them to know where everything goes. So they actually built this panel. Of course, not individual switches, about the switches, but they built everything that's here. Over here, I told them I wanted the a switching. This is not an automatic switch. What do you call it? Automatic transfer switch. This is more of a manual switch. So I figure I'm gonna have this going to the main coming in. Okay. Then from here over to the panel, and so from here, eventually I'll have a, hopefully a nice generator. This box here is just nothing more than an extra switch for the possible shop in the back here. Okay, so I'm doing this myself because it's relatively easy to do, but as far as I don't remember where all the wires can go, so I'm going to need a little help on that. But all the manual work, hang it on the wall. I used some expansion bolts to put it up there, and I just use basically self-tapping screws to put the panel inside the box. Okay, so walking back here, I think I've talked to you about making my own hollow blocks before, but what we did is I want to make my own hollow blocks that I can't break with my fingers. And what we did is we created a water storage area, and there it is. Now, is it made out of M2 panel? Nope. Do I wish it would be made out of M2 panel? Yes, but the problem is each panel is really cheap to make. I mean, cheap to buy, relatively cheap, but I just didn't want to pay for the shipping all the way from Manila to Tarlac here. So what I did is just decided to make my own hollow blocks, and make my own water storage area, as well as the water softener and the storage for tools and so forth. Didn't exactly have an exact size of the door I'm gonna put it here, but I figure I'm just gonna have one manufactured out of metal, with maybe a little bit of gap so it can't see inside a little bit. So as you can see, I don't like the gaps in between, so I had to make sure that it's smoothed out. These are 6-inch blocks, not 4-inch blocks. Anyway, I had this floor done quite well. I even broomed it. Check that out. So it's been moist curing for about 2 weeks so far, so I'm pretty sure it holds quite a bit. I had extra aggregate on this side mixed in, just so it can stand the weight that I'm going to put in here. Probably 1,000 or 1,500 liter water container. I'm sorry, water storage tank. So I said to myself, it's going to be quite costly to put a roof on here, and what I really hate is I hate metal exposure. Metal tin roof, metal roof, or whatever there is. So what I did is I decided whatever metal I have, I'm going to make a support bar going across here, and I'm going to put some up. I'm just going to put some fiberglass rooftop up. I'll walk over here and show you. So right here. So this comes in about 12 or 13 feet. I have a little bit more than 10 feet span there. So anyhow, I wanted this because, well, like I said, it's just a storage area, not high security. What else? I wanted a little bit transparent so the light can come through during the day. And it's not too expensive. I already have existing 2x4, tubular 2x4 spanning across here. I'll go ahead and recess it into the hollow blocks, send it across, and put the fiberglass roofing material going that way, so it can drain over the other side. This is going to be relocated. He didn't ask me where I wanted it, but it's going to be lower, so it doesn't have that much exposure in the back as well. So I'm going to have incoming water from the prime water to a storage tank. I'll have electricity probably coming from up there. I'll have this for drain off. The drain is going to be for the salt, for the water softener. Outgoing water, and just additional drainage down there just in case this area gets flooded. I did want to lip over here a little bit because I didn't want any possible water from the rain seeping into the inside, so I did want a bit of a lip and a little bit higher up. But this is pretty strong stuff. So whenever they have time, they make a few hollow blocks. As you can see over there, we used quite a bit already. Instead of waiting for 2 weeks to use it, because we used quite a bit of cement in there, we were able to use the hollow blocks within 3 days without any kind of issues. Okay, if anything, we have to spray with water a little bit to make sure it cures a little bit better. Here's something interesting here. I wasn't comfortable with putting pretty heavy hollow blocks going across here, so we had some extra styrofoam, so I just wanted to put a styrofoam, put a wire mesh around it, and then cover it with cement. It's not a whole lot of weight I have to worry about there. Nothing's going to go down. Well, I'm not going to worry about collapsing on me, in other words, because it's not going to be that heavy. But just interesting use what I can do with the extra styrofoam. Anyhow, that's about it for now. Let's see what else. Oh, back to the tiling again. So there's a couple options. Either we leave the tiles on the floor without a baseboard, here, or I can buy some PVC baseboard strips, which is about $10 or so, $7 to $10 per 10 feet, or I can use a bunch of leftover, about 2.5 inch or so. And this is going to be my baseboard on top of the tiles. So that way when we're mopping and all that, I'm not going to dirty up the wall. I'm probably going to use liquid nail or something to adhere that to the wall, but we'll see what the tiler guy is going to say. Other than that, I think that's it for now. I appreciate you guys tuning into my channel. Appreciate you guys keeping up, and hopefully you can learn some lessons ahead of time so that you don't have to repeat what happened to me. That way you can save some money, some headaches, and live a little longer. Take care. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't subscribed already, please click on the subscribe button, click the bell so you can get new stuff when it comes out, and the like button, and so on. Okay, thank you so much. Take care.